live with roaches and we have trash all over the place. It's definitely a health code hazard.
We got a problem.
That's a black-widow spider.
Kids decided to quit taking it out, and so everything just kind of gets thrown in that corner. And not
No,
me.
Sherry, that ain't their trash.
She's trying to make it sound like I made my children live in an unsafe environment knowing there were black widow spiders in my house, and I didn't.
You kind of have to take a look at things, how they got the way they are.
She's a I don't like her. I don't want her around me.
Okay.
So if I have to sit in the van to avoid her, then that's what I'll do.
Hey, what's up guys? Sean back and more Hoarders. I love this show. I don't know what about it I love. It's just, I don't know, man. I've been watching so much fat folklore lately in my 600-pound life. I just need a change of pace a little bit. So this looks kind of fun to me. Not to mention, the episode's called Tiny Monsters, which I think says a whole lot about what's going to be going on in this house, because it's got to be some kind of infestation here. And I've had a rough morning. I spent 30 minutes at Ulta Beauty with them not having the foundation that my girlfriend wants. And then all the ladies were laughing at me because I was like, well, this works, don't it? Just because they're sold out of this one, can't I just get a different brand? You can't do that. She's used to this brand. You can't just switch things up like that. That's blasphemy in the makeup world. And I'm just sitting here like, hey, sisters, I don't know what the hell's going on. So let's check out some Hoarders, and hopefully you guys like it as much as I do.
My house has
clean.
gotten kind of overrun with a lot of clutter.
We live with roaches and
Oh, hell to the no. You're doing a Bug's Life in real life. Ew, look at that. That's all roach crap. Everything. When they're pouring out of the sockets, you got a friggin' problem, right?
we have trash all over the place. It's not a good place to be. It's
Holy hell.
uncomfortable and unhealthy, and we get sick a lot. Living in it is just, it's not right. It's unnatural. It's definitely.
Yeah, you think you're getting sick? I think you would have better health odds if you sat outside and sucked on a power line. Like, you might have better odds of surviving that than this tuna fish graveyard full of friggin' roaches.
A health code hazard.
Living in the house, it kind of worries me, and it scares me sometimes. But I live there because I don't really have much choice.
You're living with spiders too? Because those look like brown recluses. Maybe those are just like regular house spiders. I don't know. I'm not some kind of insect expert, but I don't think that's friggin' healthy either.
I think Sherry's been a hoarder since she was very young. She hates to get rid of anything, even trash.
Hey, he kind of looked like the friggin' one of the dwarves from Snow White, the nightmare fuel ones. Which one was that, Dopey?
47-year-old Sherry and her husband Mark moved into this 3,000 square foot North Carolina home about 6 years ago, along with their 2 children. But since then, Sherry's gone on disability, and most of the day-to-day responsibilities around the house have fallen to 17-year-old Allie and her younger brother David.
All right, so basically she decided she couldn't do anything anymore because she's disabled. So things just piled up. So she's falling into the my 600-pound life trap of I can't do anything, and I guess just likes hanging out with roaches.
Like, I can do a gourmet meal, but obviously no counter space. Most of the stuff I cook, I don't have a trash can to put it in, so I have like boxes and stuff all over the place, and spaghetti cans. The oven doesn't work. I have one burner.
You think? The propane line's probably cluttered up full of friggin' bugs at this point. I don't know what she means by gourmet cooking either. It's all friggin' tuna fish and ramen laying around, not to mention the Diet Pepsi tower she's playing Jenga with.
And we have
An operational microwave.
as long as you don't mind the bugs running out of it.
Yeah.
Extra crunch.
Does the fan still work?
The fridge doesn't
Refrigerator
work.
don't work in here.
Yeah. You need a hazmat suit if you're gonna open it. it stinks.
Oh my God. And I think that was an old Taco Bell wrapper from the 1970s. How long have you just been living like this? How does anyone live like this? Ugh.
This is a dishwasher that doesn't work.
That
Oh,
might
it
take
ain't
some
even got
skill.
any dishes in it.
No.
It's got bugs.
Yeah. It's a nice dishwasher when it works.
But like so many things in this house, it doesn't. And in the short time that they've lived here, the living conditions have gone from pristine to virtually unbearable.
Hold on. How friggin' long have they been in this house? To go from what I just saw to this? If they did that in less than 20 years, this is friggin' nuts.
Her childhood home, Sherry moved back in with her family to help care for her aging mother. But soon after, Sherry's mother fell drastically ill.
And 2 days after us moving in and spending the first night there, my mom collapsed and hit the floor.
When my grandmother passed away, my mom just sort of went to her room and hid under the covers pretty much for 1.5 years.
Oh, you're going to jail. You did this to your mom, and now you're doing this to your kids. This has got to be a crime, right? I don't think she can get away with this.
And during that time, things started to accumulate.
And by then, it was too far gone for any one person to fix it.
And it just started building up, piling up. And when it got to where I couldn't get in the bedroom, I decided that I wasn't going to move room to room. I was just going to move out.
That's pretty effed up when the bugs kick you out of the boom boom room. I think that's saying a whole hell of a lot.
Dad moved out, it started getting a lot worse. And it got to the point where it is, and it's really, really bad.
What?
This is the living room.
This is where we watch TV, listen to music, hang out together. This is my nest that I kind of sit in that it's got nicknamed by my family because everything kind of accumulates around me.
There's millions of roaches in here.
For every one you see, there's 1,000 more.
This is her throne of cockroaches. I can't believe anybody would be willing to live like this. This has got to be like serious mental illness. And this woman is letting her whole family deal with that. But they all have to be messy, right? It can't just be her making the Tower of Diet Pepsi. It's got to be everybody adding to something here.
So
There's millions of roaches in here. The roaches are just disgusting. That was one of the things that scared me most about having the kids there, because both my children have allergies and asthma. I know that roaches are a very aggravating factor for that.
Oh yeah, I wonder how they ended up with asthma living in this house. But you moved out and you didn't take the kids with you out of this terrible situation. So what's that say about you as a man?
There's millions of them.
they get behind the pictures, behind the paintings.
Yeah, here's some. This.
And every place that the light doesn't hit is like that.
Yeah, this.
Oh, fuck that. Light the match. It's raining roaches? This is so gross.
Yeah, they're like all over the place now.
This room is full of trash. It pretty much looks like a trash bin all by itself. The kids decided to quit taking it out, and so everything just kind of gets thrown in that corner. And not
No,
me.
Sherry, that ain't their trash.
They won't take any trash out, and I can't. I'm not physically able to.
Sure, yes, you are physically able to.
I have 13 disabilities. The worst being, I guess, fibromyalgia, because it kind of affects my whole body.
Okay, somebody watching this video right now has fibromyalgia. That's a hard word for me to say. And I don't think their house looks like this. So you tell me what's going on.
My mom uses her disabilities occasionally to get out of things. Every time we got motivated to try and clean the house, she'd have a headache, her back would be hurting, she'd have to go lay down. And I didn't want to clean without her because I don't know what to throw out.
Sherry.
Okay, I don't know what to throw out. I'll give you a couple guesses. I think I could figure out a few things that could go. You could have started with at this point, right? She's not going to get that ticked off if the Diet Pepsi tower is gone.
I've heard all I'm going to listen to about your doctors. I've seen you go shopping. I've seen you go on vacation. The doctors tell you to get out of that chair. You say you can't.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Oh yeah, she needs friggin' investigated. Look at this. This is a guilty face if I've ever friggin' seen one. If she's going shopping and all this and that and saying, I can't take the trash out and going on vacation, something's going on here that we need to see way deeper into.
Anyone want to see the next room?
I'm going to go step outside for a few minutes.
I think the condition of the house does cause a lot of issues between my mom and my dad.
$7,000 worth of aluminum on this floor.
Not that they don't have enough issues without it.
If there's that much money in aluminum, start picking the shit up. You guys probably could use the friggin' money. She's vacationing and spending it all on Diet Pepsi.
This is the bathroom. It's the main bathroom everybody uses. This sink's like severely broken, and then you can't put water in, and then that sink only drains half the time.
I don't think they make those kind of Taco Bell bags anymore. So how long do you think that's been sitting there in the bathroom? Had a Taco Bell blowout from the burrito last night and just the sink stopped working. It was so bad.
The toilet and the shower actually work. There are spiders everywhere, but it's the main bathroom. What are you going to do about it? The water runs. Water doesn't drain, but water does run. This outlet actually works, but it's covered in the tiny monsters that I don't like.
That's effing poisonous. No. Oh my God. I'd rather punch myself in the nuts 12 times than even go in this bathroom. Maybe 13 times. This is crazy.
Pretend the things that can kill me are not here, and then use the bathroom as fast as possible. Wash my hands and then just leave. Usually if you want to see some bugs, just on a side note, they took over this dog food, so we just kind of seal it.
Well, at least you're getting resourceful with the way you're friggin' trapping stuff. Also, I don't think being a speed shitter makes the situation any friggin' better. You could race in here, pop a squat as quick as you can. The bugs are still there, right?
I do not believe it's sanitary in here. It's just not. We know it's there. We know it's bad, but we don't want it to be. We wish it wasn't. We pretend it's not there.
The children don't live with me because Sherry has full custody of them. Sherry won't let the children stay with me because then it cuts down on her benefits. She uses the children. She always has.
Okay, so now the kids are a friggin' paycheck, and this guy's out here with the free candy van. What does it say about you if you couldn't get custody of your kids and she lives like this?
What scares me most about the house,
Harry Potter.
The kids are staying in that environment, and she has no regard for how unsafe, how unsanitary it is.
It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for her. It's not healthy for my brother.
I can't let her keep going like this and endangering my children and herself.
Oh no, I'm not even picking up that damn toothbrush. My teeth are gonna rot out if that's the option. Use that toothbrush. I'd rather just sit there. I'd go outside and let it rain in my mouth before I'd sit here and use this friggin' sink.
Recently, the condition of Sherry's home has also gotten the attention of local authorities. And acting on neighbors' complaints, the Housing Administration is threatening to condemn Sherry's home.
If Sherry doesn't get the house clean, she's gonna lose the house, the children, everything.
Oh yeah, I think Satan took over this friggin' house and brought some kind of plague with him for roaches, spiders. This is no way to live. I don't know how anybody's surviving, let alone children.
Mama.
Oh, that's her. I couldn't tell where she was for a second, but it's so sad. Watching the daughter have to do friggin' maze runner around these little monsters to wake up her mother in the morning.
Mama. It's morning time. You have to get up. Yes,
Ew.
you do. Get up.
I'm sorry. You have to help me.
I kind of feel like I'm the staple. I take care of the family. She doesn't, so someone has to.
Allie? Allie?
Uh-huh.
Honey, I need my booties.
What the hell's going on in this freak show of a friggin' house, man? This is just heartbreaking already. Allie has to be the mom. You're sitting over here saying how you can't do anything because you're disabled. I was 605 pounds and my house didn't look like this. I mean, there might have been some extra trash laying around, but I wasn't sitting there saying I couldn't do anything. I just literally could barely friggin' breathe.
Duties.
You put them last night.
So it's difficult, but it's how I feel like I have to live.
No.
Maybe that isn't on tight, but who she knows. Okay.
And the dogs need groom because the dogs look friggin' bad. They probably have roach eggs in their fur, poor things. Jail.
Right now, Allie cooks because I can't get in the kitchen. And if she doesn't cook, then we go out to eat. Do we still have grits, or are you gonna make me egg sandwiches for breakfast?
We're gonna have leftovers for breakfast.
No.
Would you like any extra roach eggs with your ravioli? You got some grits? Would you like me to shave some spider guts into it for you, since this is gourmet?
Yes.
I need either grits or egg sandwich.
Stubborn. How many eggs do you want, Mom?
I want 3 eggs, Allie.
Yes. It didn't break.
I'm still not eating it off that friggin' floor. Also, all the doctors. Could you imagine she goes to like her regular doctor, put a thing in her ear, and they see a roach crawling around in there? I think that happens to some people. Or even, I guess she could go to her gyno and a roach could come crawling out of there. Ugh.
When I'm cooking in the kitchen, I really have to protect the food. It looks like I'm playing whack-a-mole, but I'm not. I'm actually squishing bugs and smacking them away from the pot, trying not to get them in the food.
Oh no.
I know that's a health hazard. I've gotten used to it. I realize I ignore the roaches. I just pretend they're not there. I block it all out. I know it's not healthy. I know it's not healthy psychologically or physiologically to do that.
Bro, this is just not okay. Like, I understand something is seriously wrong with the mom here, but when there's kids involved and stuff like this is going on, I just feel all kinds of angry and upset for the kids. And this is her new norm. She's playing whack-a-mole with roaches, trying to fight them away from the sausage, I guess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go, Mom. You got your eggs and exoskeleton. Make sure to enjoy that extra crunch. You thought it was eggshells? Joke's on you, dummy.
The condition of the house has completely isolated Sherry and her children. For years, she has refused to allow anyone into her home except for close family.
I don't want people in my house that I don't have to have. I'm just so afraid that somebody will call the county and tell them the condition of my house inside and that they'll take my kids away.
Well, joke's on you because you're going to smell all this roach crap and stuff around here, right? and the shower that barely works that looks like something from the Black Lagoon. So yeah, she's gonna friggin' stink. She's gonna reek to high hell, smelling like bug guts and bug crap.
But despite her efforts, word of Sherry's hoarding has spread through the community, and the threat of her home being condemned by the county is looking more and more like a reality.
How?
Sherry's friend, Vanessa, has been urging her to get help, and today, Vanessa is going inside the house for the first time.
I'm nervous about going in the house. I don't know what to expect at this point. I know it's going to be bad, but from the things that she said, it makes me real nervous.
Okay, now she's worried about somebody calling the county, but if you can see the outside and it looks like this, you kind of know what's up, right? I'm just saying, maybe Vanessa's a smoker, drops a cigarette, and whoopsie, the house is clean now, right?
Come on in. Hey, Vanessa.
Hey, Sherry.
Come on in, have a seat.
Is that her birth certificate hanging there, right next to the door, covered in roach crap?
Wow. Where?
Well, is it worse or?
Yeah, this is
thought it
not
was
what
gonna
I
be?
was expecting it to be.
I told you it was pretty bad. I just didn't know how to describe how bad.
Man, Sherry, this is just unbelievable.
I can't believe she even sat down. Would you walk into this house, friend or not, right, and take a seat? Because I don't think so. Because even if you walk into a house with like bed bugs and infestation, those eggs can get in the tracks of your shoes, and you can take them back to your house.
This is not the worst. So let me show you the kitchen. Yeah, can you?
Around a little bit here.
Oh yeah, this is a warm-up.
You got me.
I got you.
Okay.
Don't trip.
Make sure you're looking down when you're walking so
Okay.
you can kind of place your feet. The sink's really bad.
Oh, yeah, there's dishes everywhere. Oh, man, Sherry.
It's terrible.
I guess you could turn it into a fun little game instead of playing the floor's lava, play the floor's fucked up and full of trash, but shit, somebody's gonna roll their ankle stepping on a can or a Diet Pepsi bottle, something.
How do you cook in here?
I don't. Allie does on one burner.
Oh, my God.
That's why
There's
we
a
go out to eat so much. And
can with bugs in it.
What?
I was definitely in shock. Could not believe that she actually was living with it that bad. The most disturbing part, in my opinion, was just the bugs around. I saw a can of bugs in there that it's hard to fathom somebody walking by that and knowing it's there.
Well, see, you just start saving them for later eventually. You want to see how long it takes to fill up. That's kind of like their sundial. You know how people used to tell time with sun? They know how many days have elapsed based on how many roaches are in the Hunt's can.
Claims that she can't do anything. I think that she can if she tried a little bit more. She's always blaming it on the children. It is Sherry's responsibility because it is her home. She's the adult, she's the mother, and she owns the home.
And this is my room.
Can't even open your door.
I sleep on this side. This is my actual side, but I can't get to it. So
She's got roses sitting on her friggin' dresser. Oh, we got a spoon in there. That's one way to spoon in bed, I guess. Kind of unique. She's spooning with the roaches at this point.
How do you find anything? How do you find anything at
It's a
all?
miracle.
My goodness. It was a disaster with the trash around. Just hard for me to understand how someone could let it get to that level, especially with kids.
Oh no. These are adult diapers and pads, right? This has to be some kind of sanitary issue too. This whole house just has to burn. There's no saving it at this point.
In the house, just a trash bin, just living in pure trash. I have never seen a house in the kind of condition that her home was in, and I hope to never see another one like that. Very scary situation.
This house is beyond help at this point. I don't know who could come in and save this damn thing. You could hire the best organizer in the world. They're not saving this or any of these items. Just throw everything out. Use a shovel.
Allie, you have to come and help me.
I am going to eat, and then I'm going to care about you.
Listen, you do not have your shoes on yet.
No, I don't.
For the past 6 years, compulsive hoarder Sherry and her family have been living among expanding mounds of trash and multiplying colonies of insects. Not
Also, walking around this house with all these glass jars and cans everywhere, she's going to slice her foot wide open. But I guess she's used to it. She's kind of figured out where she can step years living here, sadly. Flavored with meat and roach poop.
surprisingly, the stress brought on by the deteriorating conditions inside their North Carolina home has been the source of growing tensions.
Get your damn shoes on now.
Mother, don't cuss.
Get your shoes on!
She yells a lot, like a lot, and she's easily irritated. It makes me mad, and I try not to get mad at her because I love her. So I try to be calm as much as possible and just ignore it.
I think we need to call on the cops at this point, because if she put the house in this situation and her mom slipped, broke her hip, died, however she passed, RIP to your mother, grandmother for you. But I think she probably played a friggin' part. Not allegedly. I don't know. Don't sue me.
I turn 18 in 6 months, and I really want to leave the house.
We're all waiting on you. I can't do my shot or anything until she gets her rear end off her shoulders.
My rear end isn't on my shoulders.
I have diabetes, which I...
What the hell does that mean? I don't know. Get your rear end off your shoulders? Get your ass off your... Ugh, what the f...
have to live on a schedule because if I don't, I die. I have to take 4 shots a day. And I had a sharps container that I kept everything in. And I don't know what happened to it in the clutter. So I put the syringes, after I've used them, into the trash pile. The health department would flip out if they saw that.
Oh my God. So your like Diet Pepsi Jenga tower is also full of friggin' needles, and your daughter's walking around barefoot, and you're perfectly fine with this. Nothing is wrong in your world. You think this is all just okay.
A lot of syringes.
With authorities threatening to condemn her house and possibly revoking custody of her children, Sherry knows she needs help. Now she's counting on clinical psychologist Julie Pike to get her started on the road to recovery.
Oh, wait till you step in here, lady. This is a Bug's Life meets intervention. You're gonna lose your damn mind when you see this place.
Hello. Hi.
There.
Run.
You must
Birth
be
certificate.
Julie.
You must be Sherry. Thank you for having me in. I hear that you're not feeling too well, so...
Why the hell does she have antifreeze sitting in here too? Frosted Flakes next to your antifreeze does the body good, right?
That's a bad fibromyalgia day,
Okay.
so...
What I thought we could do is, do you mind if I take a quick look around and
the
just,
kitchen's right there.
you know, kind of get my bearings, and then maybe
yeah, just
I
be
can come
careful
back in
walking because there's stuff all
Will
over the floor.
do. Okay. And then we can maybe sit and talk.
Okay.
Okay? Good. I'll be right back. Sherry's house absolutely looks like the home of a trash hoarder. The minute you walk through the door, you're hit by the smell of cockroaches and urine. There are extreme health and safety hazards.
Oh, you found my maxi pad. I was saving that for later. You know, those things get a couple uses, right? I think you guys can recycle those. Just keep using them. I don't know. I'm just a guy. Tell me if I'm wrong about that.
There are needles lying just strewn throughout the house. In my opinion, Sherry's kids are not safe in the home. The home was unlivable. So, Sherry, let me ask you, do you think you are a hoarder?
No, not really.
So, if you...
What do you consider it? This fun little game we're playing called Don't Catch the Plague?
don't have a problem with hoarding, what do you think is going on?
I think that my kids quit taking responsibility for anything.
This is your house, and this is your responsibility. Do you think if you were more willing to do some of this, they might also?
Oh, there's that shoe I've been looking for the last 15 years. Also, I think you've gone a little further than the kids won't take out the trash, right? Nobody's buying that by her. This is severe mental illness, so you got to feel somewhat bad for her, but you also just have to be mad at her for letting the kids live like this. I'm mad at the dad, too. I'm mad at the whole damn family for letting anyone live here.
Are you willing to help?
They don't want to help me do it. They want me to do it by myself. They tell me we're not doing it. My kids don't want me anywhere near them.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, they hate me. I get that. I get that my husband doesn't want to be around me. I get that nobody wants to be around me. And right now, the way that you're making me feel, I don't want you here.
Excuse me? I've been watching this show for about 20 minutes and I kind of hate you already too. I don't blame your kids. I mean, they're at the age where they're kind of supposed to start butting heads with their parents anyway, right? But when you've got like a million roaches between you, this house is like some kind of house of horrors here. This is just like, what do you mean? Of course they hate you.
I think that Sherry has a problem seeing herself as anything other than a victim in any given situation. I think she views herself as a victim of poor health. She views herself as a victim of ungrateful children. She views herself the victim of an abandoning husband.
You're putting me down. You're putting me down
That's not my
constantly,
intent.
and
What I'm
not gonna
doing,
deal with
Sherry,
that.
is speaking to you honestly.
well,
And it's not meant to be unkind. But I think there's some truth that needs to be spoken here. There are a lot of
when I
safety
try and
hazards.
nobody else does, all I'm hearing is that you're blaming me for things not getting done.
Well, and the
This is trying. Wait, when did this expire? February 2nd, 2012. I don't know when this episode was filmed, but okay. People hate you, whatever. Victim mentality is one of the things I hate the most in the world. You can't always be the victim. At some point, you have to be the hero of your own story. And I don't know how yours begins. Probably with getting rid of some of these damn needles in this Diet Pepsi tower.
reality is that your kids are living in a really unhealthy environment.
Is that an orange?
And so, of course, as a parent, I know you want to give them a good life. And right now, they don't have that.
They have had that. They chose to let it fall apart.
I think the
Oh, there's fish in here. Oh my God, you're disgusting, lady. The only thing you're giving your kids is tetanus.
question is, what are you willing to do today to move forward from here?
Today, I'm not moving. I'm not able to, and I'm not going to. I don't care. I'm done.
And that's certainly your choice. Absolutely.
Oh my God, this is the dog's food. They're probably eating this. Jail. This woman needs jail right now. And she needs to go into solitary too. Nobody should be in contact with this woman ever. She's psychotic. Like, yes, mentally ill, whatever you want to say. This is just batshit crazy.
And I can hear that, the getting mad and pushing people away. And that's what I'd like to help with, is help you stop pushing people away. So I guess my question is, would you like to work on those things?
No, right now, I would just like to be left alone.
She can't stand up. What do you expect her to do? Somehow she walked over here, though, and she goes to the store and goes on vacation. I'm a little confused when it comes time to clean. She seems to catch something. I don't know what it is. And apparently talking to you gives her the benzo flu. She needs to take a Xanny.
I'd rather lose my house and just leave. So,
I hit a wall with Sherry. I realized that we had come to a stalemate, and that was the first time I realized that she really is unwilling to get help for this problem.
Quite honestly, I felt like she was one of the biggest I've ever met, and I don't ever want to see her again.
All right, that's it. Just take the kids away. Let her live here in her own misery. sometimes you just can't help people that don't want to help themselves. And like, I'd like to see her in a better headspace for the kids. But at the same time, if you're going to hit a wall with her and she really thinks that this is because the kids didn't take out a couple things of trash, I don't know if you're going to be able to get any reasoning done with her.
This is the major problem.
While an emotional therapy session failed to produce results for compulsive hoarder Sherry, she did have one breakthrough.
How the hell did she get outside? She can't walk. Did you guys carry her? Oh, wait till they get inside. They're in for a bigger friggin' shocker than any adult star ever was.
A team of exterminators to begin tackling the massive roach infestation inside her home.
This is my wife, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And we're here to take a look at some of your insect problems.
We've got a roach infestation that is very large.
All right, well, let us take a look and we'll get back with you.
Okay.
Did you tell them it's because the kids didn't take out the trash? You can't forget that part. You like to repeat that part a lot.
We got a problem.
A big problem.
Well, let me get my gloves on.
You can smell them.
This is bad.
And now you caught Typhloid like iron ogre lung or something from even stepping in this damn place. Where's your mask?
Let me go first, just in case.
They are like an inch thick.
This.
Oh my God.
This is bad. I'm not sure what temporary relief we could do for them.
Do you think that people are actually warning them that there's friggin' needles everywhere throughout this house? She just kind of tosses them about like it's some Easter egg hunt for you to jab your foot with some, like, what is it, hypodermic needle?
The problem you've got is that there's just not enough accessible areas to do anything with it.
Ooh, an ant.
Well, look at this.
For 14 years I've been doing this, and that is
Dinner.
a first for me.
Dinner.
I've never seen anything this bad.
I've never,
either.
never.
This is bad. Let's hold your light in there. I want to see how deep these roaches go in this can. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's full.
It's not even just roaches anymore. It's the dead roaches on the bottom that they're piling on top of. Because I've seen stuff like this before, just because my neighbor growing up, he had a pest control company, and he would show me some crazy, like, horror story stuff.
So that's 3 inches of roaches. 3 inches of roaches.
I've
This is
never.
bad.
All right, are you ready for this?
I don't know. Is it running?
Oh my God.
Bad.
Are you serious?
I also had a friend's house growing up that had roaches, and I would go over there from time to time. And when I got home, my mom made me strip butt naked on the porch before I could even walk in the friggin' house. And the only other time anything happened was one woman I worked with had bed bugs, and she brought them to work because somebody saw one scurrying across her desk one day. So we all got out of work that day.
It's actually an incubator.
Oh my God.
Let's shut it.
Yeah, please. I think they have millions of roaches, and then some.
Obviously, this stuff's been here for years. I've never seen anything this bad. Not just the cockroaches, but just the filth and the hoarding. I can't believe that anyone would subject their kid to this type of situation, knowing.
That's what the hell I'm saying. Maybe she's trying to relive her childhood playing kick the can every time she walks down the hallway. I don't know.
The unhealthy conditions that exist here. It's sad. It's just sad.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is bad.
There's no way you can get in here and do anything with all this.
You want to go first?
It's like the little surprise you get in the Jack-in-the-Box box. You just find roaches behind all your family photos.
Yes, please. Oh my God.
This is about as unsanitary condition I've ever seen. This isn't healthy for anybody, not even us, to be in here for any extended period of time. Even though I wasn't in there but a few minutes, I was concerned. You know, you don't want to expose yourself to these kind of situations very long.
And there's a bowl of noodles behind the toilet too. This is just friggin' gross, man. I haven't seen something this gross in a long time. My skin might be crawling when I lay down and try to go to sleep tonight.
The dog food, which they love dog food. Look at thousands of little nymphs and adults.
How does anybody let it get to this point? I mean, look up here in the door. You open this door, it's war. I'm telling you, there it goes.
Oh, that leads in. It leads into the next room.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think they've got a few cockroaches. Let's try the next room, Tracy. That's the back side of that door.
Okay.
This is as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the kids' rooms too. Like they're sleeping with this. And this woman is blaming them for not taking out the trash. This is just sad. It's disgusting and sad.
It's almost like mountain climbing.
Yeah.
Find your way through here safely.
Are you serious? Oh.
I didn't think they made potty chairs this damn tall. What are you trying to do? See how much you can get the backsplash or something?
My God, are you serious? That is disgusting. There's no way under the sun I'm walking in there. No way. That's nasty.
What? Oh my God. I'm out of here.
And you're still not wearing a mask, so you are breathing in roach poop and maxi mist at this point, which is disgusting.
There's no.
I think we need to certainly recommend a massive cleaning. Never seen anything this bad, ever. You ready to give her the good news and the bad news?
Yes, let's get out of here, please.
You need to tell her to hang a sign on the door. Abandon all hope, ye who enters here.
Well, you want the good news or the bad news?
Just give it to me.
Well, you probably got one of the worst German cockroach infestations I've ever seen. Very unhealthy condition there.
Right.
And so what needs to happen is to basically clean all this stuff out. Everything needs to come out.
Right.
I've never seen a situation this bad. And the only way to fix it is to get this stuff out of here. All right. Y'all have a good day.
Great day. All right, thank
Take care.
you.
This feels like a losing battle to me. The roaches own the house at this point. Just sign the deed over to them. It's their freaking house.
It's definitely bad. Make sure you don't have any on you.
There's another one.
I got another one on you.
With her insect problem growing worse by the day, and the county health inspectors threatening to condemn her home, Sherry has finally agreed to a massive haul away. Professional organizer Marcia Stayer is on hand to help the family. But the moment she sees what's on the floor, the plans change.
You can't have people walking through here picking up stuff when you've done sat here and played darts with your needles all over the friggin' floor, you weirdo.
I have a little bit of concern with the sanitary napkins and the needles and the feces. It's real important that my team doesn't get stuck by one of the needles.
Right.
So I may have to have a hazmat team come in. Your safety is really important to me too, and so is your children. But I have to look out for the team too.
Yeah, what would happen if you stepped on a dog shit needle? What would you catch at that point? Are you gonna get worms? Are you gonna catch rabies? What's gonna happen?
With a professional hazmat crew on site, and exterminators Billy and Tracy back in the home, the team starts what promises to be a long and difficult cleanup process.
Take you a bite there, Mr. College Hunk. Also, whenever you get to the point that a vacuum becomes a way to fight the roaches in the house, you know you got a friggin' problem if you have to keep sucking them up.
Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to remove as many of the cockroaches from the property, because the more we get now, the less competition there'll be for the food source.
You think they're using these breadcrumbs? Because I think the roaches probably even have found a way in those damn things.
The baits that we leave later.
Oh, check it out.
You just gotta bite the bullet and get a new fridge. This fridge is not savable. I don't care. I would never put food in this thing again.
Like an incubator. Enough stuff. Woo!
This is why we have to be so careful going through all this stuff here on the floor, because you don't ever know when you're going to find one like this that's unprotected versus one that's protected, and there's no way really to see it just sticking your hands in there. So far in Sherry's house, we found close to 200 needles now, and we aren't even finished yet.
This is just a total lack of like anything for anyone else in the home. You don't care about anybody but you, and the fact that you can't do anything. This is a disregard for everyone's health besides your own because you think your health's bad.
Okay, there's some baskets that are nice that I'd like to get rid of them just because they're infested with bugs. Are you okay with that?
Sure. My mother can come out of her grave and make more.
Oh, your mom made this one?
Just throw it away.
Is it okay?
I couldn't try to help this lady. I am smacking her over the head with that damn thing the second she says that to me. This is going to turn into a friggin' WWE match in here between me, the roaches, and her. I mean, I would never do such a thing, but I ain't never hit a woman in my life, but this woman's testing me, and I don't think they got that kind of patience either. These college hunks are going to start swinging.
I'm sorry.
Black widow spider. So be careful. Black widow. I think we're at about 13 or 14 now.
They're finding some black widows in the kitchen. I'm not incredibly excited about that because that means we've been cooking around black widows. I could have died in there.
That's a black widow spider.
What are you guys finding?
Well, here's a black widow spider right down here, which...
And black widows only like to live in like the darkest, mustiest, like I think wet, maybe dry. I don't know. I just know they like the dark. So they found a way into this trash mound, and this is like their ideal habitat, probably.
Means there has been a lot of inactivity in this area.
Are black widows deadly?
Well, they're not deadly unless you're allergic, but they certainly can cause a lot of problems for people.
Concerns. Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, let's get rid of that black widow.
Sherry, I need to talk to you for a second. The exterminator just called me in, and there is a nest of black widow spiders in there.
Okay, so
I'm really concerned about the safety of you and the kids in that house. This is a really disturbing environment. It's not safe.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm asking you, do you have some awareness now of how dangerous this situation is?
You know, I feel like you're going to continue to push me until I say I don't take really good care of my kids because I don't give a
You don't take care of your kids at all. And just Colonel Sanders over here friggin' just nodding his head, but he's not doing F all either. So nobody here cares. You don't care to help clean up. The kids didn't take out the trash, and that's how all this happened, apparently, right?
I don't have to talk to her, and I'm not going to.
Holy shit, she's walking. It's a miracle. I didn't think she was able to do that, right? She couldn't take out the trash. How the hell did she just spring up and just start walking?
Sherry's a very troubled woman, and I think she is in a lot of denial about how serious her problem is and what this situation has done to herself, to her children, most importantly.
Sherry?
She's trying to make it sound like I made my children live in an unsafe environment knowing there were black widow spiders in my house, and I didn't.
And black widows are the least of my worries, but yeah, I think you made your kids live in an unsanitary house and you knew what the hell was going on. Why are you crying now? You knew the whole time that this was no place to live, no way to live. At least I hope you did, but I'm calling you a piece of shit mother, because you are.
You kind of have to take a look at things, how they got the way they are, and kind of internalize it. And I think that's kind of maybe what Julie's trying to point out to you too.
She's a I don't like her. I don't want her around me.
Okay.
So if I have to sit in the van to avoid her, then that's what I'll do.
But I don't want you to sit in the van, okay? Because I don't want you to avoid this situation that we're doing.
I'm not avoiding what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm avoiding her.
Okay, but I need you to be out here. It's hard for Sherry to really realize that it's this bad and to take ownership, which really concerns me because I'm afraid Sherry's going to shut down on me.
You know, the craziest thing is she gave the roaches better living conditions than the kids. Like, the roaches have like the Taj Mahal of roaches, and the kids are sitting here living in this like dilapidated, just dirty, disgusting house that you can't walk. But all of a sudden you just friggin' grew legs and started running all around this damn place so she could walk the whole friggin' time.
Here. She go in?
Yeah, she went in.
Okay. Sherry?
Look, she's struggling to even catch the damn track star. She's escaping.
Sherry?
Back here.
Sherry? What you doing?
I'm laying down and propping my foot up and cooling off before I puke.
To have a homeowner just go to bed and not be a part of the process, it tells me that they're really not ready to make a change. And that really concerns me a lot. Okay, so do you want us just all to leave?
I don't know what I want right now. I just don't want to throw up. And I'm sick. So I just...
Okay, can I put you in the family room or in your chair out front?
If you're here to help her try to get some kind of normal life back, and she just decides she's taking a nap, she can't pick anything up because she can't walk, are you pissed off? Because I feel like I am to the moon and back angry with this woman at this point, especially if I was there. I'd be losing it.
Do you really want the guys to come in here with the shovel and shovel on around you? Because that's what's going to happen.
If I don't have a choice, then I don't have a choice. So
Okay.
if
If
they
you-
have
okay.
to work around me, then that's fine.
I am getting really upset with Sherry today that I thought she was going to be a little more motivated, a little more hands-on. I'm continuing the process. I'm going to have my guys go back there and they're going to clean around her room. And if she doesn't like it, she can come out here and sit on the patio. But I've got to complete this process and make it safe for the kids.
Ew. All these snot rags? You are disgusting, lady. Like, mentally ill. Yes, I get it. Some part of you has to be like, something's not right with this woman living like this. At the same time, you got to be angry with her too for just like not wanting to help, not wanting to change anything.
She doesn't want to do any of the work. She wants everybody else to do the work while she's just laying around. And it's not fair. It's not fair to her children. I'm afraid that after today, nothing else is going to get done.
I don't think she'll just put the house right back where it is. I don't know why they don't send them to like really extensive therapy. In other episodes, I've seen them work 10 times harder to get the people like mentally right. So it just doesn't go right back to the way it was. Like Doctor Now sends people to therapy whenever they're struggling with all the mental aspects behind weight loss. She's clearly struggling with mental aspects that come to hoarding.
6 weeks have passed since a massive haul away at Sherry's North Carolina home came to a boiling point.
What?
But fearful of having her home condemned and her children taken away by the county, Sherry finally realizes this might be her last chance to save her home and her family.
Nice. I didn't think there was any chance in hell this woman was going to change even a little bit.
We've been doing some intensive cleaning throughout the entire house. And we did good. We have walking room everywhere.
This is our living room where we spend a lot of our time, and that's my chair.
So it was literally all trash everywhere. There was nothing else besides needles, poop, and roaches. And now the house looks somewhat normal, but there's got to be still some roaches lingering in here somewhere. Those things don't just go away that easy.
The floor was just covered like up to here. And a great big pile in that corner, you couldn't even tell we had another recliner. So we just done a lot of work. And
there was a mystery chair? Oh, this is a bonus chair. I didn't see that. That was buried under the Jenga tower.
Now I feel comfortable letting people come in and sit down and visit. And Allie's been helping so much with me because with all of my illnesses, a lot of things she takes over and does. Okay, and this...
All my illnesses, I still can't do anything. So the daughter's doing most of this, but at least she's up doing something. This is a big step for somebody that just said they couldn't do anything at all to actually try a little.
This is my room. We got rid of a lot of clutter. I now have a trash can sitting here so that there's a place for trash to go. And we did my bathroom, and I can get in there now, and I can maneuver around without falling. So I'm thrilled with everything that's done, and I wouldn't go back and have it the other way for anything.
It's made us happier to be in a clean house. And we're getting stuff out, and my dad has been coming over a lot.
Oh, hey, it does look a lot.
Ooh, look at you. Colonel Sanders got rid of the soul patch, huh? Coming back in here to see if she still got the 11 herbs and spices, huh?
Better.
Or is it 13? 12?
You can even see David's floor.
And furniture.
Looks good. It looks real good. I'm really proud of the stuff that she's gotten rid of. I love the way the house looks now. Well, it looks awesome. It really looks awesome compared to what it did.
And the dogs still look like they need to go see the groomer and be taken care of. So the house can get good. The people obviously need to be good. I want them dogs to be in better, like they should be the first. They should be first in my mind, okay? The kids should be first. The dog should be right after them. Your health and whatever comes last, in my opinion, is when you become a parent or like pet parent, I think, right?
Come in and sit down, guys.
What are we talking about?
When was the last time we sit?
I don't know.
Where we could see the floor in each other without having to kick stuff off the furniture.
Probably about 4 years.
So we did get rid of most of the bugs?
Yeah. The exterminators were here again Friday, and they'll be back. I think Billy's coming on Monday.
She's still starting the Diet Pepsi tower again, but this is nice. Look, the kids are smiling. Things are on the up and up. They look good.
So, you have an easier time cooking now?
Yeah, I'm about to cook. I am very proud of the kitchen, actually. I have a lot of room, and I've been cooking in here. Like, legitimately cooking, instead of throwing everything in a pot and hoping it came out all right. I even have 4 burners on the stove. That makes me so happy.
No utensils.
Good, thank you.
Utensils.
This is good.
Thank you.
It is good.
It's good to know you're enjoying it.
Thank you for cooking.
Give the puppy some. He's been eating roaches for the last 4 years. You could at least give him a people plate.
I felt really good sitting in the living room with my children. I'd love to be able to sit in there and play games with them, help them with their homework and stuff like that.
I am so appreciative for all the help we've got. Our house looks so much better, and I'm so thankful that everybody that helped us has helped us. The roaches we've been seeing a lot less of. There's actually, right now, there's none at all in the kitchen, which makes me very happy.
It's nice to see it starting to get back the way that it should be. I want my kids to know what it's like to live somewhere that they're not ashamed of.
All right, we'll just leave it at that. But the happy ending that I definitely was not expecting from this one. Hoarders, there's always a mental aspect that comes to people allowing their home to get to this kind of state, just totally destroyed. So she was like giving a lot of pushback, which I've seen on the show before. I didn't like the way she was going about it at all. Like, I can't help, I can't try. I can't even sit here and tell you, like, no, we don't want to throw this away. Yeah, you want my mother to crawl out of the grave and make me another wicker basket? Like, that's kind of the attitude she had. So it was annoying. Seeing the kids live in that kind of house was really annoying, but happy ending nonetheless. So leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys like this Hoarders episode, and let me know if you've ever had any experience with roaches or black widow spiders in your house or anything like that, because I've seen some before. I've never seen anything like this. But yep, leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see y'all later. Bye.